Hello and welcome to Bell Curve Gaming, and today I'm bringing you a baby Blacephalon deck, as requested from Pan and Stockings. So, how does this deck work? Well, our main attacker here is baby Blacephalon with Fireball Circus, 3 fire energies to use this attack, but then you do 50 times the number of fire energies that you discard from your hand, so you can get some massive attacks, just blow up the opposition, hopefully getting tasty KOs on GX and Tag Team GX Pokemon. That's really what we're after with the Blacephalon. Our secondary attacker is Victini Prism Star, which does 20 times the number of basic energies that we put from our discard back into our deck, resets those energies, but also gets a nice big hit in as well. So he's absolutely clutch to this deck as well. And our main draw engine is Salazzle with Roast Reveal. We generally want one Salazzle up, which allows us to discard a fire energy and draw up to 3 cards. It's basically a heat factory, but with a Pokemon. So to build consistency in this deck, we obviously need to go and get lots of trainers. So Jirachi helps us with that consistency build. So what are the major trainers here? Well, Welder is super important because he allows us to attach 2 fire energies, and then with our manual attachment to get to the 3rd fire energy, we can attack with baby Blacephalon turn 1, which is absolutely huge. And then we need to keep getting these energies back into our hand right through the game. So if we need to get them from our discard, Fire Crystal allows us to do that. If we need to get them from our deck, then Fiery Flint allows us to do that. So we've got options there. Now, we can use Welder to keep, getting Blacephalon up and running turn after turn, but it's not ideal. We can do it if our opposition's running Field Blower, but if they're not, then Wishful Baton is absolutely huge here because it allows us just to keep attacking without having to really manually attach right through the game, or at least, as much of the game that we can with these Wishful Batons. So that's absolutely massive. You may have noticed within this build that I'm not running Beast Ring. Now, I did have a couple of these. I found that I kept getting them in times that I didn't need them, and it just wasn't as consistent. So what I replaced them with was a Marshadow Let Loose, which if I got bricked at some stage, this can be absolutely clutch to get out of that situation. And also an adventure bag, which allows me to go and find the tool cards that I need, my Escape Board, Wishful Batons, to be able to be more consistent. It just allows me super consistency right through the game. So that there is the deck list. Shall we begin? I think we shall. Hello, Philip Q 2K16. Welcome. So Jirachi, you're up front. And Blacephalon, you're down back. Now what we're looking for here is a big, hefty GX deck. That's what we like, is GX decks. And we have Pheromosa and Buzzwole. I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty good Pokemon for us to have in the active. So, alright, so how do we play this? I think we... Lily first. Yeah, Lily first. We're not going to go with the Welder this turn. We'll just Lily. Yep, sounds pretty good. So now what we're looking at is probably a Fiery Flint and pull... So Fiery Flint, you 2 away. Yep. And we'll go and pull in 4 energies. Yep. Sounds pretty good. And now what we're looking at is energy to you. And we're going to Stellar Wish. Oh, we do have a switch option. I think Wishful Baton is... I'm going to be aggressive here and put the switch in hand as much as I want that Wishful Baton. We're not going to switch to the Jirachi because we've got what we want. Do we want to put a... No. We're just going to hold. Hopefully he doesn't judge or let loose us. So you can Jet Punch on this turn. But we only need 3 energies on the board and we've got this guy down. So, in hand, not on the board, but in hand. So we're feeling pretty good about that. Our ability to get that happening. We just need to make sure we keep the switch in our hot little hand here. We've got the Welder ready to roll. So he's going to poke again. Alright. This really is like a terrible matchup for him, I reckon. Green's Exploration, okay. You do need another Pokemon down. You do need another Pokemon down. So what have you got happening? What have you got to back up this BuzzMosa? A netball. Yep. Get another BuzzMosa down. Alright. So that's another BuzzMosa. Alright. So now we just weld up. Yep. These two. Straight to Blacephalon. Get another 3 cards. Cool. We'll Ultra Space. Go and get another Blacephalon set up. Yep. So we now Wishful Baton to you. I think I've only got 2 in the discard. Yeah, so we can afford to discard another. What we might do is Stellar Wish first. See what we've got ourselves. So we've got ourselves a Escape Board, which is really nice. So what we're going to do here is we're going to switch into Jirachi. And we're going to Stellar Wish again. Got an adventure bag. Do I need that right now? Probably not. And let's grab the adventure bag. What I'm thinking is that might end up being a little discard for me. So we just need 3 Engis in hand. We're going to Ultra Ball away. I don't think we actually need stretches at all. So I'm going to Ultra Ball away you two. And go and get ourselves... Let's start setting up a Salandit. Yep, sounds pretty good. And now we Fire Crystal. Get 3 back. The 3 that we need. The only thing that I don't really have for next turn is a way to get Engis back. But I can let loose on the next turn, so... Yep, so we're fine just to Fireball Circus here. Get rid of you 3. And that is BuzzMosa down. 3 Engis. Although this could get it for me. There's Salazzle, so there's some draw, and Fire Crystal. Yeah, that's actually absolute clutch. So, turn it surges. Alright. So what have you got happening here? So this could be an explosive turn. I am looking forward to it. Because you've got one other supporter to play. So I'm looking forward to how you combo this now. Just to explode onto the board. I mean, you are in your Beast Ring turn. Let's see what this guy does just in details. So 30 to 1, I mean, he's probably looking at Elegant Soul, which will take a KO, knocked out. I mean, he gets 3 extra prizes if he can knock someone out with that. And a Guzma, so he's going to bring that Blacephalon up. That's fine. That is fine by me, so... Although, technically it's not as fine as I think, because now I need a switch of some kind, so... I mean, that might be good for you, so we need to roast reveal, because we need to go and find some cards. Didn't get the switch, but we do have a Marshadow potential, so I'm thinking that's what we have to look for here. Because I need a way to get out of this, so... Might leave the Fire Crystal. We're going to... Adventure Bag, just thin. We'll grab that. Yep. We'll go... Here, have you. Here, have you. We're going to Ultra Ball away. You two. And we're going to go on Let Loose. Yep. We don't want to attach to anyone, I don't think. But we will. And we'll let loose. Yep. Alright, so we did get what we need, I think. So Fiery Flint. Gets me those. Gets me plenty of Engis in hand. Yep. And now we Guzma this thing up. And that's game. I mean, you did have an absolute terrible weakness against me, so it's a pretty unfair matchup, really. What's that, turn 3 win? Turn 3 win? We do need big, hefty Pokemon to take down with this deck. Hello, Zeph Black, and welcome. So, Pokemon, I really wish that you would like put a cancel button on some actions, like when you misclick by mistake. That's what happened in the last game. Pretty much had the win down and then lost it just because I was talking. I wasn't really, like, I was talking about ditching an Ultra Ball for the Fiery Flint and I played the Ultra Ball instead. And the moment I played it, obviously I knew that I didn't want to play it. So, yeah, it'd be good for plays like that because... we're going to Stellar Wish, see if I can get an S Ball. It's the only thing, I mean, an Ultra Ball. What would I be Ultra Balling away? I'd have to get rid of 4 cards from this. So 1, 2... No, we'd Fiery Flint first, actually. Yeah, no, we'll bring the Ultra Ball in. We'll bring the Ultra Ball in. Yep. So, Fiery Flint. We'll get rid of you and you. Yep. Sounds good. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is unfortunate that I really have to do it this way, but we're going to. Ultra Ball, you two away. Yep. Go and get me Blacephalon. That's what we want. So we'll now weld up. You two. Onto Blacephalon. Like that. We do have Fire Crystal, which could be good for later. We do want to switch to Blacephalon here. NG attach. Chuck Victini down, why not? Just so it's thinned. We're going to Marshadow let loose. Yep. Alright, so we got Fire Crystals, so we are fine. So, Wishful Baton onto you. And right now, we're done. That's a good turn 1. So next turn, the goal is to set up another Blacephalon, or get another Blacephalon on the field anyway. So we've got Zororoc and Lycanroc by the looks of things. So a Zororoc deck. So nothing on my bench is safe. We can conclude that quite safely. So Tapu Lele, probably going to get a Lily, which is going to be good. 8 cards. Yep, Lily. That's what I'd be thinking. It'd be interesting to see whether, or when, I should say, he targets down Victini. If, when, how, why, all those sorts of things. I'm hoping he doesn't play Field Blower. Really, I'm hoping that. So it does kind of suck that I'm going to have to burn 2 NGs just to get the first prize. I'd rather take down a Tapu Lele or something like that with it, but you got to do what you got to do. So what we're after here... Should I NG attach? I mean, we will. Just so you're 1 NG away. And we get a bit of a bigger pool, so that's what we want. A Blacephalon down. What is in my discard? Salazzle, which isn't much good to me right now. So we just need 2 NGs from the discard. Like, we'll Fire Crystal. We'll go and pull the 3 that's there. And right now we will just Fireball Circus. Get rid of 2 of these, which feels kind of bad just to get the 1 prize, but it does get me that 1 prize, which could come in handy later on. So there's another Fire Crystal. That's what we want out of the deck. So that's good. So another Zororoc down. And it would feel kind of bad if you made me burn through this again like this. So, well, we'll just keep doing it then. Is there anything I want to play? Honestly, right now, no. We'll just Fireball Circus. We'll discard another 2 and take this KO. Feels kind of bad, but yeah, at least it puts me, and there's a Guzma, so that's another card that I wouldn't have mind. But it puts me within, you know, some GX Pokemon, just 2 of them, from getting the game. So, I'm going to keep up these shenanigans of not putting a GX Pokemon down. We'll work it out eventually. Maybe you're thinking Slowbro as your attacker. All of a sudden. Alright, these shenanigans are annoying me. They are annoying me. Wish I had a free retreater. I mean, technically you could be, but let's go and take out Tapu Lele. I need 4 to do it. And it would feel really bad to have to burn another Fire Crystal here. Just to get that Tapu Lele KO. What we're going to do is we're going to Guzma Tapu Lele and put Jirachi in. Huge risk, because it means I'm probably not attacking this turn. Yep, it does mean that. It does give me options, so we're going to grab the Fiery Flint here. Yep. And right now, I'm going to chuck Salandit down because I've got Salazzle in the discard. So, yep, we're just going to end it there. Just want to set up some draw. Like I said, he's got GX Pokemon for the most part, except for probably your evolution. So what I'm really trying to say here is I want to take out GX Pokemon, not your non-GX Pokemon. There's a lot of resources to burn just to take out these non-GXs. Alright, Slowking. Oh, and this is going to be the... Oh no, the Memory Melt one. Alright. With Psychic, okay. So that's his tech for Fire decks by the looks of things. Which is fair enough. I mean, 3 energies on that, it does 120, doesn't it? Or 2 DCEs, I'm assuming. Hang on, what is that? 20 more damage times the amount of energy attached to your opponent's Pokemon. Okay. Alright, thank you. We get rid of him. That's fine. Don't have to worry about retreating anymore. Blacephalon's up. We have Guzma for later as well, so... Alright, so I feel fine using a Fiery Flint here to get more energies out. But I don't think I need the other Fiery Flint, so we'll go and discard you. Get the last of the energies out. Yep, that sounds good. So now we Stretcher and go and get Salazzle. Yep, so we Salazzle down. And we Roast Reveal. We then... we want to Fire Crystal here. We just want a really big hand, I think. So how many do I need? 5 to take you down, that's fine. Fireball Circus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, so that's fun. Last 3 you. Get 2 prize cards. Ultra Ball, Fire Energy, good. So I just need 1 more Fire Energy. I don't have any in deck. I do know that. I do know that I don't have any in deck. Although, Tapu Lele, I just need 4. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Unless you somehow get rid of these energies right now. Which, if you do, how many energies do I have in there? That'd be 8. And plus, I can put more in there. So, yeah, we have this. We have this under control. As long as you don't let loose me or something. You do have Field Blower. Okay, so we are now going under the route of Victini. So what have we got in here? 5, that'll be 8, so that's 160 at the moment. We can put that 2 of these guys in. So yeah, we're laughing. We are laughing. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna chuck a Marshadow out there. Alright, that sounds good. And we are going to chuck an energy to you. We're gonna Ultra Ball away 2 of you. We don't need anything with it, so we're fine. We're going to Roast Reveal you. Just to maximise the pain here. And then Guzma up to Victini. And finish things off with Infinity. And there we go. There we go. And that's how you do it. That is how you do it. Good game. Good game. Hello, Asiava, and welcome. Alrighty. I don't like the fact that you've got a water deck here in this. So we're going to nest bomb. I'm thinking that we've got to go and get Blacephalon. Yep. That's an absolute must here. We have Still a Wish, and we do have Erika's, we do have an Escape Board, we do have Welder, which is what we're going to do. Yep. For sure. We weld up these 2 bad boys to Blacephalon. Go and get another 3 cards. Got a Salandit, which is absolute clutch. And should we let loose? I think we should, but we shouldn't at the same time. I think we wait till the next turn to let loose for that beacon play. So, yeah, we're going done here. We're fine. Crush's Wake. Alright. So you're obviously running a lot of water. Oh, this is going to be Gyarados, isn't it? Just sat there and thought to myself, this is probably Gyarados. Brooklet Hill as well. Yeah, it's Gyarados. So really not a good matchup for me. But the Marshadow let loose is going to be pretty important. So what we have to do here is energy attach. Ultra Ball. You. Rescue Stretch is going to be pretty important for this entire match. So it's got to be you 2. And we've got to go get a Marshadow let loose here. We Salazzle down. We now simply let loose our opponent. Yep. So we do have a switch, which is good. Still a Wish. We don't have another Blacephalon. I think we've just got to hope that he drew dead here. We'll Roast Reveal first. I forgot that I've got the roast reveal. I've got a switch now. So that's good because that allows me to manually switch, which is fine. And Victini go down. I need another Blacephalon. That's what I really, really need here. I think we just have to take a chance. Because we need another Blacephalon in this. Because he just hits for weakness and it's too easy. I'm not going to get the other Blacephalon. Alright, done all I can. How many energies do I have in the discard? 2. I think what we do here is adventure back. Go and get you and you. Why not? Yep. Sounds good. And we escape board to you. And we chuck a Wishful Baton to you. And what we're going to do, I think, is Fiery Flint first. Yep. You too. Go and get lots of energies out. That's all my energies. Alright, so at least I might have a big attack for the next turn. So we don't want a Fire Crystal at the moment. We're just going to go with Fireball Circus. And we just need 2 to get the KO here. Yep. Take you out. Good. Get an NG. NG. Why do I keep calling them NGs? Prize cards. The funny thing is, every time I say get an NG, I seem to get an NG card. Like, literally, that's what happens. So, he might be going for another Vulpix play. Alright. To try and get himself set up. Did he use his Brooklet Hill? I don't think he did. That's a slight error. Alright, so at least I've delayed him a turn. Ah, there we go. Another Blacephalon. Okay, that makes me happy. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to roast reveal to get more cards. Yep. Fiery Flints, we don't need you now. And what we're going to do, we've got 7 in the discard. 140. I actually think we just go with a normal Fireball Circus at this stage. Get rid of you two. Yep. Hit into Vulpix. Get another prize card. Got a Welder. Alright. Because then the Fiery Flints are important for the next turn. To be able to restart this. Alright, so that's clutch for you, having the Elms right there and then. So now I've got to stay consistent. That's what's important from here, is staying consistent. Now this deck, I'd be surprised if you're running Field Blower. So, that's Blacephalon down. And I've got to be able to set up 4 more attacks. So, to the Victini here. Yep. So that's what we're after, is setting up 4 more attacks. I don't want to roast reveal now, do I? Nah, I don't want to bring any of them in, so we're just going to go straight with the Infinity. Get rid of the Gyarados, put all those Fire Energies back into deck. Get another Fire Energy out, so that's good. Interesting, Vulpix coming up, so you might not have what you need, which means that I might be able to get another attack with Victini later. Because I can get to Blacephalon attacking this turn, which is huge for me. Yep, so you didn't have the Gyarados. So that's great. In fact, we're probably Guzma-ing. Although the manual retreat probably helps now, so yeah, we're going to welder these 2 bad boys back onto Blacephalon here. Alright, Beast Energy onto Blacephalon here. So I only need to use 1 energy, so I can't Guzma here, so it's got to be a manual retreat. Yep, through to here. We're going to roast reveal. Gonna sell 3 more cards. What have we got to play with in the discard? So 2. So Nest Ball and Salandit. For review, yep. That sounds good. We've got another Blacephalon to play, so that's fun. And right here, we're waiting to a hit with Victini again, so I might need a way to put energies into the discard because I need to get 150. With 2 there, that's 80. So I need 1 to 100 and then 3, so that's 4. And I'm going to struggle to do that actually without burning it now, so yeah, I think what we're going to do is Fiery Flint, get 2 in now, like this. So now what we're up to is 4 in there. We can roast field for 5, 6, 7, and manual retreat, so that's 8, yeah, so we're fine. So Fireball Circus, just had to do that math then to make sure that I'm fine. Although I'm putting another one in there, yeah. I just forgot. We just put one in there like that, yep, we're fine. We are fine with that. So here's the Gyarados. He's got 2 Gyaradoses left. Yep, you get the KO here. That's fine. So just gotta do my maths here. I have 5 in there. So I have 5 in there. That's 100. 1, 2 is 140. I need 1 more in there. And that's from the roast reveal. Yeah, so we're fine. Yeah, good. So, roast reveal. Get 3 more cards. Alright. We do need an NG2. The only thing I haven't worked out yet is how I'm getting the final NGs back in hand. And I actually needed to use Jirachi here to help with that. Which we could Guzma now to try and work it out that way. Gets me double pull with Jirachi, and I can't guarantee I'm even going to Guzma on the next play. So we'll Stellar Wish. We got a Fiery Flint, good, that's what we want. Cool. Yep, we're fine. So now we'll retreat out to the Victini. Yep. And then Infinity. Smash through. Reset those energies again. Get that second to last prize card. And I've got the Welder as well, so that's fine. So now we just need to get enough energies in hand. That's really all we're doing. So 2 energies, 2 Blacephalon. Yep. Victini just did a massive job in this match. Blacephalon up front, good. So we've got enough energies in hand already, but I want a big attack, why not? So we'll get rid of you guys, because we don't need you. Get 4 energies back. And now, oops, we are going to Fireball Circus. Like that. Nice big attack to finish. 350 damage. Bye-bye, Gyarados. Bye-bye. That worked beautifully. That Marshadow was just absolutely clutch to set him back a turn. Set him back a turn, just took advantage and yeah, rolled from there. And double Victini was huge. Absolutely huge. Hello, Bo Mason, and welcome. Alright, we got a Jirachi. Got a Escape Board in hand. Got an Nest Ball. Don't want Fire Crystal this early. So that's one thing I didn't want this early. Alright, couple of mulligans for me. NG switch with Dark NGs, alright. So I think the Nespal goes and gets a Salandit, while the Ultra Space gets me a Blacephalon. That's what I'm thinking here. That's what I'm liking here. So, yep. I'll draw a card, Ultra Ball, and a Welder. Alright. So, we Ultra Space. Start thinning the deck first. So we'll get a Blacephalon. So we got 4 of them in. We got the Victini, the Marshadows there as well. 3 Fiery Flints. I've got 3 Fire Crystals in total because the one's in the hand. Alright, yep. So, Blacephalon down. We Nespal, go and get me Salandit. Yep. So that sounds good. And what we now need to do is Still a Wish just to see what I've got to play with. So a Fire Crystal, which isn't good right now. So we're probably going to go with a Let Loose here. Just because what I have isn't going to support me well. So have that, have that. We're going to... What's most important here? Probably these guys for later on. And I do have one of you in deck somewhere. So... yeah, it doesn't feel good, but I'm going to have to do it. So we're going to Let Loose here. Yep, so that's what we're doing. Well, let's go into a Fire Energy. Didn't get into much else, but what we can do here is we can retreat out to the Jirachi. And Still a Wish. Finally get a Fiery Flint, but don't have anything to really use that well with. So, Ultra Ball for the next turn, I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So, Ultra Ball for the next turn, just in case I don't get anything that's useful. So, right now, we're done. Yep. So, luckily I was going first in the end there. I didn't check to see whether I had both Salazzles in deck. Like the second Salazzle in deck, so that Ultra Ball might be a bit of a risky play for all I know. Okay, so we have ZoroNinja and Zororoc, which just wants lots of energies on the board. As many as he can, so... Kind of don't want to use that spot for Victini right now either. But I kind of don't want to ditch my Victini with my Ultra Ball, which I may have to. Which could be quite bad, so... see what happens, see what happens. So Fiery Flint, we Still a Wish here. And of these cards, I'm probably looking at one that I'm going to discard, aren't I? Oh, maybe not. Well, Erika's. Yeah, well, Erika's, because that gets me some draw. Then I can Fiery Flint, and then I can use that Ultra Ball. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to Erika's. Get an adventure bag again. So we're going to Fiery Flint, and... Yep, so Fiery Flint. We're not attacking this turn, so we can forget about that. We kind of don't want the adventure bag, do we? Don't need it, nah. We'll get rid of the adventure bag for now. And we'll go and get ourselves 4 NGs. Yep, that feels good. And we'll Ultra Ball probably the Lily now and an NG. And go and get ourselves Salazzle down. So we're going to have Salazzle here. Got a draw engine, so Race Reveal. That feels good. And we got a switch for next turn, which is kind of nice. We've got Blacephalon ready to roll as well, so that's going to go down. We're going to manu attach rather than using our welder approach, and we'll go and pull ourselves another Blacephalon. I didn't even realise I could have got that. while I was doing this whole thing. Anyway, so that's what we're going to do. And I should be right to attack on the next turn, which is kind of nice. Do need to get more fire energies back, so a Fire Crystal would be good, Tate Liza, if you want to help me out there. Tate Liza, Jirachi. Kind of want to blow that thing up too. So now gonna do. Coming out. To go and get energies onto the board. So he's set up quite nicely. Black Market Prism Star. Okay. So I now need to find my only other stadium in the entire deck, because otherwise this could become kind of bad. So he's lilling, so that suggests that Tate Liza may be staying out here, which is good for me, because I should hopefully be able to blow up that Tate Liza this turn. That's what I'm hoping for. So getting rid of Max Potion here. Alright, Fire Crystal, that plays quite nicely. So we're going to Stellar Wish here, and what else do we want? Guzma? Guzma sounds pretty good to me, I reckon, because... no, because we just want to blow up Tate Liza at the moment. Although I like... Nah, let's go and get more Fire Crystals, because that's more important for next turn, I think. Yep. So we'll go and get the other Fire Crystal. We are going to switch with the Liza. So, yep, switch with the Liza. And Stellar Wish. And I'm thinking of these guys, probably a Fiery Flint. Yep, sounds good. 3 energies in the discard. I need 4 energies here to get the KO, so we are going to Roast Reveal just to build up the hand. Alright, we'll retreat out to the Blacephalon. Gonna energy attach to Blacephalon. We're gonna Fire Crystal just to go and get 3 of these bad boys back. And right here, we're just going to blow this thing up with 4 of energies that we've got in hand. Like that, yep. Blow Tate Liza up, get 2 of these guys. Fiery Flint, another fire energy, good. I like that. So we've got 5 energies in the discard, 3 on the board, and 1 in hand. So what's that? 9 energies. What did I say in here? 5, 8, 9, yep. So there's still another 5 fire energies and a beast energy kicking around somewhere. So that is the thing. And I'm gonna need, what is it? 5 fire energies to one-shot the ZoroNinja and Zororoc. And he doesn't need anything else, I don't think. Oh no, he's someone... Yeah, he doesn't need anything else, yeah. He's got it, so... So it's up to me now to find 5 energies into my hand, which I think we can do. I think we can do quite... I'm semi-confident. Oh, I should have put Jirachi out. Ah, well. Mistakes that you make. So what we're doing here is Blacephalon down. We need to probably Fiery Flint and get some energies out of the deck. So we don't need Salandit and we don't need Lily here. Although, do I want to ditch Lily? Yes. Yes, we do. And we'll go and get ourselves the final 4 energies out of our deck. And that's the big tag team Pokemon tag taken down. Like I said, this guy loves big, hefty Pokemon. He does not like one prize Pokemon. Good game, good game. And it is time to rate this deck. So, starting with damage here, you can blow up absolutely anything that you need to with Fireball Circus, and preferably we want to blow up GX Pokemon. That's even better if we can see some tag teams. So yeah, the damage output here, it's an easy 10 out of 10. As to the defense, look, we don't have high HP, but we are a 1 prize card trade, and that's what we're really looking at as a non-GX deck. So the defense for the 1 prize card trade, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. As for reliability, there is a lot going on here, and a lot that you have to keep doing every single turn, and it is absolutely amazing how often you can actually pull it off. Now, the weaknesses to this deck I have found to be any kind of Judge or Marshadow let loose. You really don't want to be coming up against decks that can just consistently do that right through the game. That can be absolutely brutal because you need to keep getting so many energies into your hand. The other weakness though is if you're coming up against higher HP 1 prize card Pokemon. They are really painful to deal with because you have to spend so many resources to get every single prize right through the game. So we really want big hefty GX Pokemon, and against those kind of decks this is really reliable. Against bigger HP 1 prize card Pokemon, it's just a lot trickier to have to deal with. Doable, but tricky. So reliability, I'm pretty surprised given all the moving parts, and I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. So overall, what do I think? This card can absolutely blow up your opposition, and if they are running tag team Pokemon, well, you can get 3 prize cards pretty easily with this, and it can be absolutely devastating. So overall, we're giving it a 9 out of 10.